What up, though? It's Icy. Make sure you guys press that like button. Make sure you guys subscribe to the like button and click that bell. Type done in the comment section once you do those things. All right, guys, I'm not going to even waste your time today with a lot of perfunctory at all. It's not going to be a long video. I told you guys almost a year ago, I was having a little health issues, here and there. So I'm kind of going to be falling back again for a bit. But we did reach our max today, or we will be reaching our max today. The price of drip is 25 cents. And what I did was I claimed before the video, because I'm pretty sure that if I put this whole thing in, it's going to go over the amount. And I want to save whatever drip left to do burns and to start the second wallet. So if you guys haven't heard, there was an AMA. I believe it was either Thursday or Friday. Maybe it was Friday. I'm not really sure. But it was a good. Was it Thursday? It had to be Thursday. There was a bullish AMA Thursday, right? So forex was talking about basically the things to come, where we've been as far as the history of some of the new utility and new projects coming out in the drip and animal farm ecosystem, such as Piggy Plinko, the new drip layer 2 website, and drip drop draw. Forex mentioned that drip drop draw is done and in testing mode, and we should hear, or we will hear, about the confirmed release date from one drip drop draw mid next week to late next week, somewhere in between there. So we're actually getting closer to everything coming out. Shouts out to the Hex community. No, I did not get in Hex. I'm just very supportive. I follow a decent amount of Hex people on Twitter, so you would think I'm in. I just like to see communities thrive, and I've seen what the Hex community has went through. So I'm living, vicariously through a lot of content creators and online personalities inside the Hex community, just watching the journey. Hex I think is 5 cent or something like that, and from what I remember, Hex went to like 53 cent or 55 cent or something. So it's still a good buy, to ride that journey. I'm just in some other things right now, and that's one of the reasons why I haven't got in. But shouts out to the Hex and Pulse Chain community. Pulse Chain was released yesterday. I believe it was last night, so it was still fairly recently. And there's anticipation for some of the coins to pump, if not all. But yeah, I'm not in, so I'm not gonna go too far in, talking about it. But shouts out to you guys, because hey, we're up next. Like Ray from Bartertown was talking about, the communities are very similar. They're interwoven, and their devs have gone through similar, amounts of scrutiny. So, shouts out to everyone in the drip community, because we're going to be popping next. I really, I'm positive of that. So let's go ahead and put in. This is going to be like a back and forth thing until I figure out, because I know it's going to get taxed all the heck. So a 10% tax on deposit. So if I just try to do some quick math, I should have did it before I started this video. So I know I'm going to mess this up, but I'm thinking I should put in. Maybe I should have put that whole thing in. Jesus. I shouldn't even did this, but I thought I was trying to do something technical to save me some time and actually add it to the clock. Because if I put 400 in, it's going to take 10%, so that's 40. So it's going to give me about 360 That might be enough. So let's just go ahead and put 400 in to see what happens. Uh, so let's deposit. If this works, then I save myself 40 drip, and then I can do my sacrifice today, and I'll do another one once I make the next video. Did I still go over? I still went over, but it's all good. At least I didn't put the whole thing because whatever. So hey, I gotta hold this mic with my. I gotta hold this mic. I'm sitting on the floor holding the mic, y'all, because you guys know I like to try to get stretching in. I have a problem with stiffness, so I gotta like do stuff that non-stop. Like I gotta sit on the floor when I'm at my office and and get stretching in. So I gotta hold this mic because if I keep the mic low like this, which I have the mic on the floor, you guys probably can't hear me, or it sounds like I'm behind the door or something. So I gotta hold the mic up like this. The only reason I'm saying that is because I want to clap, and I don't have a sound deck for the clap emoji, and I can't clap myself. So yeah, we finally made it to a max account. It's been like 15 months, 14 months, something like that. Um, a lot of losses in almost every project, maybe outside of 3 or 4 or 5. The rest were pretty much either went to zero, or they rugged, or I got scammed behind the scenes. But from I just had this feeling about drip, and based on what I've seen the developer Forex Shark create for his people, I said, you know what? This is where I'm going to park a decent amount of capital and DCA my way along this journey, because when I first got in, drip was like $86. So it's hard to DCA at those prices for myself and what I'm willing to spend. But I did make sure I DCA once it went under $10. That was my target. So once we went under 10, around $7, I'll start putting capital in, and that's what helped me get to this max account at this time. Because if drip would have been at $20 around November, and then 10 around December, I wouldn't be at this point. Or maybe I would if I would have waited longer, because we are at a 25-cent drip. A 25-cent drip, you can put this amount in and get a max account. And I put this amount in once drip went to like $7. So just to go to show, it goes to show, it's levels to buying a dip. I bought the dip at a certain level. You could buy it at another level, but it's all predicated upon if you really feel like this is going to be a good buy at 23 cent. Do you really think it's going to be a good buy at 25 cent? It's really up to you. But when you take that risk, because when the price gets lower, a lot of people want to leave, and then it's a little more. It's more difficult for a project to recover, unless there's some type of catalyst or some type of bullish utility or something coming out. Which with our main dev Forex Shark, our CEO, that's not something we have to worry about in this ecosystem compared to others. So yeah, man, that's the story. Without making this video too long, I'm going to go ahead and burn some drip today, because that's what we do, right? So let me go ahead and refresh. Not having the best day today, but we will push through like we always do. It's 9 a.m., so I'm pretty much getting started, but it is what it is. Let's do 35. Let's do 35. I was gonna do a crazy video today, y'all. I was gonna edit. I was gonna have a thumbnail ready. I was gonna have copyrighted music in the background, just because I don't make any money on this channel anyway when it comes to AdSense. Matter of fact, I'm thinking about just turning it off. I think I'm gonna just turn AdSense off on this channel maybe in the next month. But yeah, did I click burn, or am I wilding? Hello? I was about to say, okay, here we go. Those are getting slow with me, MetaMask. MetaMask has been stepping it up. I thought I got hacked the other night. I don't know if I told you guys this story, but I thought I got hacked the other night, because I came home from like a long journey, uh, and my MetaMask didn't log on, and I had to reset it. But I always get skeptical about that because somebody can like put something on your computer just to go live later, and it looks legit, but it's really bogus. So I'm thinking like the website, it popped up, like the MetaMask website popped up, and I'm like, oh hell no. But I double check, triple check, quadruple check some things. I'm like, okay, this is the actual one. Um, and I had to re-enter my C phrase and do all that stuff. Like, so you make sure you guys write down multiple copies of your C phrase, and put each one in a safe places. That way, if you lose one, you got multiple. Write down multiple copies of your C phrase. All right. Um, try not to store it on your phone, on your computer, or anything with a consistent internet connection, or if you anything that's going to log onto Wi-Fi. It just doesn't mean you're going to be compromised, but it increases your chances of being compromised dramatically. Because I believe, and this is the reason why I stopped using doing crypto on my phone, is because the last time I got hacked, I don't know how it happened, but I know we use these devices more than we do use anything else. So it's a lot of ground to cover on trying to retrace your steps when you can just eliminate that altogether. So that's one of the reasons why I don't do crypto on my phone. Or I don't do anything crypto related outside of talking in telegrams. But I'm not interacting with any smart contracts, and I don't save any sensitive passwords or information on any device that can connect to uh, any internet. So yeah, man, that's gonna be it for today. I want to have an update for you guys, maybe in a couple of days, because after this accumulates, I'm going to monitor to make sure everything is legit, even though we're going to get hit with a higher tax at 30K. So basically what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to let this build for maybe 4 days. Yeah, no, 2 days, every 2 days maybe. And I'm just going to be sending it to another wallet. So, yeah, sending it to another wallet. And then after I get that one going, then I'll start a third. Um, and this wallet is just preparation to get the other wallets going. Um, and then maybe I can sell some depending on where the price goes, because things is about to get real bullish real soon. So other than that, make sure you guys hit the like button. Make sure you guys subscribe to the like button and subscribe to that bell. This is Icy, and I'll see you guys on the next video.